Well, folks, I guess this is going to be a 2 for Friday because I didn't get my 90-day video journey video done yesterday. So, gosh, so much going on. The new member orientation workshop part 2 was unbelievable. Yes, 5.5 hours long. Take it in bite-sized pieces, like Timba takes kibble in bite-sized pieces. Take it in bite-sized pieces. Listen to it for what you're going to be needing to get out of it. Stu was absolutely phenomenal. Jay was off the chain. When he starts talking about AI, robots, the shifts that we want to make, the wake-up call that we want to be able to do, driving, that we want to do. We want to do because we want to help change the world, and it's going to take all of us, not just Jay Kubasek, not just Stuart Ross. It's going to take all of us. It's going to take the tribe. It's going to take a village, all of us, and we want to be up for it. But there's one thing that I have found from this pup. She's teaching me consistency. If you'll notice, when we're out and about and we're doing videos, she's looking over my shoulder. Well, she's looking over my shoulder for her kibble, which a lot of people would interpret as treats, but it is actually part of her food. Talked about that on another video. Not going to repeat myself. So what I'm teaching her to do is she can lay her head there, but there's no begging. She can't really vocalize. She tries. But when I'm driving, she doesn't get kibble. Sometimes I'm not really consistent with that, which you've probably seen on other videos, where I forget and I start feeding her kibble when I'm driving, and then she wants more and more and more. But when I'm consistent and I stay consistent, I slowed up and she's like, oh, wait a minute, she didn't stop. So she's checking it out. And every now and then I also realized that sometimes I will tell her something. Now, it's not a command. It'll be something that she will learn now. I will use it now, driving. And the word is driving. It's not a command. It won't stay with her, but it's just a learning tool. So as I'm using this for her, she's learning that while I'm driving, she doesn't get any kibble. When I come to a stop or a rolling stop, because she's now feeling the car. She's feeling when the car's slowing down, so she's trying to anticipate the kibble. But she doesn't get a kibble until I come pretty much to a stop. I see a stoplight coming up, then I know that I'm going to give her some kibble. When I'm not consistent, she's not consistent. Wow, is that so incredibly powerful in what we do every day, what we do in our business, how we run our business. Are we consistent? Are we consistently focused on what they were talking about on the new member orientation workshop part 2 yesterday? The one thing, doing the one thing and being that laser focused on that one thing until it's learned or it's accomplished, and we move forward on to the next thing. Sometimes we have to juggle several one things, and that goes for this pup as well. But she learns from me being consistent. If I'm not consistent, then what happens is it results in, and we're coming to a stop, we're slowing down. She knows. She's putting pressure on the seatbelt. It's hysterical. She knows that if I'm inconsistent, she creates bad behaviors. And bad behaviors for a service dog is unacceptable because it can cause problems that can result in injury to someone with a disability. And gosh, if we weren't in really bad traffic, I would have stopped. You guys would have seen me stop in the middle of the road because there was a turtle. There was a turtle crossing the road. Oh, everybody was dodging, so I hope he makes it all the way across the road alive. But too much traffic. Yes, I will stop for turtles, just so you know. But in rush hour traffic, I'm not going to stop for turtles. So back to the consistency conversation. She teaches me. Interesting, huh? Here I thought I was the trainer. Here I thought I was the smart puppy raiser raising this pup. No, she's teaching me. So I'm passing along those tips. Consistency on the one thing, and be aware of when you're not being consistent, because then you can fall into bad behaviors, just like Timba. Right, good, driving. So now let her know we're driving again. So she'll kind of back off a little bit, and if I stay consistent with that, she will learn to be consistent, not vocalize, not bark, any of that stuff, which she's done on other videos when I'm not being consistent. So there you have for part 1 of 2 for Friday. And I just want to wish everyone just an amazing weekend coming up. We've had some rain earlier. It's kind of cooled off here in Texas, well, in north central Texas, and having rain in north central Texas, so it's been kind of nice, really kind of nice. And so as I merge onto some more rush hour traffic, have a fabulous weekend, folks, and we will run with part 2 tonight. Cheers.